Hola todos. Ever have trouble getting your mast rake to measure more easily? Hola atletas. I'm Connor from Coco Coaching and I'm here to help you improve your sailing skills.
Good, nice footwork, Sam. Ladder.
Yep. Hola atletas, my name is Connor and if you can't tell by now, I make boats go fast for a living. Today we're going over a couple simple tuning tricks that can help you tune your rig on and off the water. One of the simplest things you can tune on your boat is going to be mast rake. All mast rake is it's the angle of the mast and the rig in relation to the rest of the boat. We'll get into how this exactly changes the balance, power, and feel of the boat in the next couple videos, but for now, we're going to look at a couple different ways you can improve your rake measurements so that you can repeat your fastest settings each time you go on the water in varying conditions. So even though we haven't actually gone over exactly what rake is doing to the balance of the boat, it's a fairly simple concept. The further back you tend to lean your mast, or the smaller your rake gets, the less powered up the boat will tend to be. And the further forward you lean the mast, the more powered up the boat will tend to get. Now, this general principle applies on most sailboats, but is obviously an oversimplification of how we tune a boat. So when you look at rake, it's important to think about what also might change as you shift your rake. Again, we'll get into all these nitty-gritty details in some future videos, but for now, when we're measuring our rake with a tape measure from the top of the mast down to the back of the boat, so many people get really bogged down in the numbers and they tend to ask, what numbers are my competitors running at? What numbers do I need to be at in a certain condition? But the general principle should be, if it feels good, it probably is going to be fast. If you get too bogged down in the numbers, you're going to tend to go haywire and your brain is going to have a tough time comprehending all of the stats. So instead, it's important to always resort back to what the boat feels like. Numbers are simply a reference point to help you repeat your settings at a future date. For example, we could simply call these numbers different colors on the tape measure. And next time someone asks you, what numbers are you at? You can tell them yellow, blue, and green. And they're gonna look at you weird. But if that's what works, and it helps you remember your settings, and helps you go fast, I'd use it all day. So obviously, probably the easiest way to measure a mast rake is with the tape measure. So take the tape measure, plug it in the top of your mast. You don't actually need your sail on to do this. And in fact, if you have your sail on, make sure that your vang is off and your spritter off so that it's not tensioning and bending the mast as you get your measurement. When you take the tape measure, run it down to the back of the boat so that you can measure the distance from the top of the mast to the stern. Again, it's important to only take this number as a reference point. It's something that once you feel fast, you can now reset and do on another day in a similar condition. However, if you treat this number as your end-all be-all and you only tend to sail in one number, you're likely going to have a tough time when the conditions change. Just because it's fast in one condition doesn't mean it will be fast in another, but it should help you repeat that fast setting in a similar condition on another day. So, pro tip number 6 is to keep your tape measure plugged into the top of your mast more easily when you're measuring mast rake. To do this, use a paper clip, a tape measure, or a clothespin to pin it right to the top of the mast. Then, you can simply pop in your tape measure and measure your rake more easily to get fast, repeatable settings without losing your tape measure every time you try for it. So, now you know how to measure your mast rake more easily, and hopefully you feel a bit better about plugging your tape measure into the top of your mast without having it fall out constantly at every event. If you like this video and want to see more like it, chuck a thumbs up, slam tack into that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell down below so that you don't miss a beat in your sailing. As always, don't forget to sail fast and send it. Hola atletas, what's up? This week we're teaming up with Optinu in Europe to give you a chance at winning a free, fully customized Optimus tiller extension with your name and country flag, courtesy of Optinu in Europe and Coco Coaching. So, as I'm sure you've all been waiting for, competition rules are this. With the launch of this video, there's an Instagram post posted on the Coco Coaching Instagram page, which I've linked to in the description below. So what you need to do if you want to have a chance at winning your own customized tiller extension from Optinu is go to our Instagram page, like the post relating to this video, and comment tagging 2 of your OptiSailing friends. They have to be OptiSailors in order for you to have a shot at winning. That'll enter you into a pool where we'll have a random selection from all of the entrants in the competition. You have until the 16th of June to enter at midnight Eastern Time in the US. We'll be announcing the winner in next week's Pro Tip number 7, but make sure you enter by the 16th. So head over to our Instagram page, like that post, tag 2 of your OptiSailing friends in it, and you might just be getting a nice prize in the mail. So don't miss out on your shot to win a brand new customized tiller extension courtesy of OptiNew in Europe. Make sure while you're on our YouTube channel here, chuck us a thumbs up, slam tack into that subscribe button below, and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss a beat in your sailing. As always, don't forget to sail fast and send it.